Don't take that thing all night and then ride that thing like a bike. Don't take that thing all night and then ride that thing like a bike. Don't take that thing all night and then ride that thing like a bike. Don't take that thing all night and then ride that thing like a bike. Don't take that thing all night and then ride that thing like a bike. Don't 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 take that, 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 take that.
I've been gone for a minute, been low key with my business. Asking Rita, who is it? Is it true? Taking off every weekend, you and I and our feelings, cause the high's so much better with you. Oh my God, been a hell of a ride, but you feel like a religion. And who knew love will leave me feeling this good? I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you like I should. Now it's 4 in the morning, and it never gets boring. Friends say shut up about it, I can't stop. Got me realigning my faith. That's the kind of thing that needs faith. Oh my God, been a hell of a ride, but you feel like a religion. And who knew love will leave me feeling this good? I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you like I should. Don't know what you do. I'm always praising you. Don't know what you do. I'm always praising you. Don't know what you do. I'm always praising you. Don't know what you do. I have to praise you. 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 I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you. I have to praise you like I should. I have to praise you like I should.
We gather round on a Thursday night in the Metaverse, feeling hype. Matthew and Rizzle, they're on the mic. Welcome to the WIP, hold on tight. Lightning strikes, the energy's high. With fam in the virtual sky. New speakers, new stories, don't be shy. Crypto knowledge, we're in the know. Oh my! With fam, we break virtual worlds. Hear the thunder as the lightning twirls. Paradoxx behind the lens, making moves. Renovate on the audio, no time to lose. Show's got the afties, let the good times cruise. Show's got the afties, let the good times cruise.
Boom. Quick mic check. Am I sounding okay?
Yes, sir.
Good audio. Thank you. What up, y'all? This is Matthew, aka Nifty Time. Coming to everyone live from the side of the highway in Washington State. Coming back from the airport to deposit the family on a flight to Seoul. I'll be heading over there in a couple months. But yeah, for now, coming back home. But regardless, we're making the WIP happen. And this week, I'm especially excited. Every week I say the same thing, but we have some amazing speakers in the lineup today. To kick things off, we have Doug, aka PfeffUnit. That's that was the frame developer for what's, in my personal opinion, the best on-chain mint and project I've experienced to date. For Workstation 95 by Sergeant Slaughtermelon, who's also in the house. Shout out Sergeant Slaughtermelon. Amazing artist. Really excited to peel back the layers of that project with Doug and talk about frame development over in the Farcaster universe and maybe some other projects or ideas he may be tinkering on in the background. We also have Lucas, who is creator and CEO of pods.media, who, if you've come to the WIP at all over the past couple of months, have heard myself or Rizzle shill the Matthew and Rizzle Show podcast that we've been releasing on Pods, which is like not just the best crypto-powered podcast publisher, in my opinion, but like the best podcast publisher, period, or at least almost, and going in that direction very, very shortly. So excited to hear from Lucas there. With that in mind, this is the podcast, but you don't need to mint it because Rizzo and I have a special gift for all guest book signers, or maybe mint one, and then we'll like airdrop you another special thing if you sign that guest book. More goodies to come. With that, I'm going to shut my mouth up so we can get to Rizzo, so we can get this hype train rolling, so we can start getting into these amazing speakers and updates, and after that, so that we can play some sick shooters in Nifty Island. So Rizzo, dude, take it away, brother.
Yo, thank you, man. Quick audio check. I'll try to make this brief-ish as much as I can.
Sound good, man.
Yeah, right on. Yo, big shout out to Fox Yoga, who last week was spinning from a restaurant and has been holding down the pre-whip on a weekly basis for a long time. So shout out to Fox Yoga for the pre-whip set. If people are listening and don't know where the dialogue is going on, we're in the audio channel, or in the audio channel, we're in the general channel of Discord here. Excuse me. So links will be dropped there and information and all those things. Let me clear my throat. Let's see. We are also in Hyperfi simultaneously. If there's a few naked people in here, if you're in Hyperfi for the first time there and you're naked and you don't want to be, there's a changing station off stage, but we won't be in here long, so don't worry too much about that. You can also fly by double tapping spacebar and dance if you type slash dance. But like Matt said, we're going to be going to Nifty Island while this is going on. Stella Cat is like fam of the WIP, but on the other side of the world, and this never lines up for her because it's in the middle of the night. But her Nifty Island spot is dope and has a lot of stuff in it from community members that I think you'll recognize. So while the speakers were going on, I figured we'd travel over to Nifty Island. If you don't have the Nifty Island client already downloaded, I'm gonna put Dragonade on the spot. You can hang out in Hyperfi here, and we'll live stream on the Jumbotron here above the stage. And you can just sort of check out, get a bird's eye view of Nifty Island, a Stella Cat spot at Nifty Island. So, but it's dope and it's worth exploring. And like I said, she's not only contributing to the WIP, she's a huge fan, and whatever that was, disregard it. So anyway, a few housekeeping things. Let's see. We have channels and things everywhere. Follow us on Warpcast. Follow our Warpcast channel and post things in there, selfies, whatnot. Fabiano's been posting the giveaways in there. We're trying to, just keep it active and everything. And they nerfed my tips, but I still got a little bit. So, I'll try and throw some DJing your way if you're posted in there and everything. But we do cool stuff, and all these cool people are involved. So, post cool things in there. It shouldn't be that hard. And if you are, reminiscing about cool things that we've done in the past, check out the YouTube channel. I've been updating it like pretty consistently on a weekly basis, going back and tagging old things, but also uploading some stuff from the archives that haven't surfaced for many years. So check us out over there when you miss us. And that's pretty much it for this spot in Hyperfi right now. There's a guest book on, let's see, actually, let me backtrack a little bit. If you look at this gigantic vibrating microphone, stage something, if you walk towards the front of the stage, that's today's giveaway if you sign the guest book. So directly opposite that, on the other side of the stage, is the guest book link on the stage wall here. I will also, if you're lazy or not feeling metaversey today, I'm going to drop it in the Discord channel here, but you want to make sure you sign the guest book because that is how you get that vibrating microphone thingy airdropped into your wallet like Fabiano Fabiano and Patrizia have been doing on a weekly basis, like custom stuff for us. So even if you're not a podcaster and you're new to all this stuff, sign the thing and get the thing because you want the thing. It's dope, man. These are like legendary artists making these things. And this is also, once you've signed the guest book on your way out, Fabiano's house is the purple house there. Directly, I don't know, if you're near the guest book, you can see the purple house. The portal should work to Stellacat's spot, but while I'm rambling and we're getting ready to pass the mic, you guys can all make your way over to Stellacat's spot, and I'll drop the link to it in there. And I haven't played any of the games in there or anything, but she's thrown so much stuff in there. It's worth exploring while we're listening to the speakers. But don't get too lost, because if you do have questions for today's speakers, please drop them in the Discord general channel and tag show. And we'll have a question and answer portion with the audience, and show will relay those questions to our speakers. So do all of that. And if you missed it, we'll remind you later on. So don't worry too much about it. A little bit of alpha, and I'll keep it quick. We're targeting the 21st for Rizzlefest pre-sale, friends and family discounted tickets to go live. If you're on that list, if you're here and want to be on that list, you should be on that list. So hit me up if you're interested in coming out to the camp in Tennessee in October. It should be an awesome time. And I'll leave it at that, but it's looking like it's going to go great. Let's see. I think that's about everything. Stick around for the group shot with Paradoxx. We'll do that somewhere along the way. And I'm going to get ready to pass the mic. There's still a whole bunch of people in here, so make sure if you're not watching on the Jumbotron, go check out Stellacat's spot in the portal in Fabiano's house. And if the portal in Fabiano's house doesn't work, it's not the first time. Don't blame him, blame me, and I'll blame Hyperfy. So that's about it. The WIP, if you haven't been here, if you have been here, you should hear it again. The WIP is like Metaverse public broadcasting. We're on our 5th year doing this. If you donate to the WIP Meetup.eth, it gets chopped up amongst our volunteer crew through a smart contract. You don't even have to trust us about rugging you. If you want to donate a substantial amount of money and make yourselves Metaverse legends, we'll build some sort of monument to you. Talk to Matt and I, and we're completely shameless. If you have stuff that you want to give away to our audience, or incorporate in our events. They love free stuff. We love free stuff. I love free stuff. So give us your free stuff. Also, I forgot to mention, I'll keep it quick. I think we accomplished like a brilliant self-shill, if I must say myself, that some of the prizes for the race at the end of today's event with Paradoxx are actually podcasts that have been minted on Pods, which is obviously our guest project today, but they're Matt and my podcast. So, how do you like that? All right. Shout out to the crew who makes this happen week in and week out. Foxy Yoga, Easy Paradoxx Show, Dragonate, Con Wolf the Stowaway, Brookhawk the Chef, Fabiano, Patrizia, Fractilians, Johan, Pat Ziggy, Matt, Metageist. Thank you all so much for coming out today. And I'm excited to hear what's cooking with both these speakers we got on today. So I'm going to throw the mic back to Matt real quick. And but I think we can kick this off. Make your way over to Stellacat's spot if you want to check it out. And Matt, how do you want to do this, man?
Yeah, Doug is in the chat, or in the voice chat, ready to go. I'm just going to share a link, Warpcast link to the mint frame that he helped create for Workstation 95 by Sergeant Slattermelon. And with that, Doug, if you're there, unmute, take it away, brother.
How do I sound?
Good, not in the veggie drawer. So let's go.
It's working? Oh, good. All right, great. Hi, everybody. Well, you guys have a lot going on with this podcast operation. First time listening. Didn't expect the amount of moving parts, so that's cool to hear. And years of it, it's incredible. So nice work. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, you can start anywhere. Maybe kind of going through the frame that you developed for Workstation 95 is probably the lowest hanging fruit, and then from there, maybe kind of talk about just developing a frame on Farcaster, that sort of thing. That 5-minute mark, we'll have Samuel L. Jackson just remind you that it's 5 minutes, and yeah.
All right, cool. So, okay. So this is a little technical, right? We're okay with that because that's what we're talking about, making shit on the internet. I guess Sergeant Slaughtermelon posted that he was looking for a dev for a project on Warpcast. I was like, hey, I'm a dev, I'm looking for a project. And that was pretty much just what happened. Kind of immediately got to talking about it. I've been a freelance or contractor, dev of all kinds for my whole career, before crypto and now. And, you want to work on interesting stuff. And also there were two other artists on this thing too, on the project, Iteration and Aria Archivist. I had never even pronounced these people's names, by the way. So this is the first time saying these words out loud. But they're also, they were also a big part of it. It was a 4-person project. If you look at any of those related casts, you'll see that they're like names are referenced and stuff like that. So don't forget to check them out too. So I guess, we wanted to do a mint through frames because that was new and exciting, and everyone likes new and exciting stuff. When we first started talking about it, you couldn't do transactions in frames yet. So you couldn't do like a mint in a frame. So we kind of had to work around that. Yeah, you can now, but it still kind of sucks. I don't know. It still seems clumsy. It still pops up like a Coinbase wallet that not everyone has. So even when the transactions were kind of supported, we were still happy with like our idea of supporting a mint without actually transacting the frame. But we still want to make money because we need money. People work for money. So we worked out this thing where like the website would support this kind of credit system where you could deposit credits there, go over to the frame and browse and mint. I think if it was just the concept, I don't want to like do the whole art concept here, but like my interpretation of it is like the drudgery of work or sitting at your workstation endlessly. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes you're having a nice time. Sometimes it's like, it's not. So I'm not really pitching the concept here as much as like the technical elements of it, but part of the frame experience is not just, you don't just go and click mint and you get like tokens, 5 tokens, whatever. You kind of click through and you see this huge amount. It's 10,000, no, way more than 10,000. I forgot what it was, 40,000 or something like that, variations of this art. And you find the ones that resonate with you. And if you see them, you can click mint, but you can only do it up to the credits that you have deposited. So like the whole kind of angle is you've done this work to put money into this thing and you're grinding it out, trying to find the art that suits you, and then you can mint it. So I think the reason that people felt it was smooth in the frame was because you weren't having to like fight your Coinbase wallets and stuff like that and your linked Warpcast accounts. You would go to the site, you would basically make a transaction as normal, putting in ETH that you could withdraw at any point. So any ETH you put in, and you didn't spend, you could take out. You would go to the frame, you would have this kind of like experience of clicking through there, finding the stuff that you liked and clicking mint. And it was fun. People were kind of guessing what was rare or not, or just what suited them best. And I had a really good reception on Warpcast. I know like Warpcast isn't a huge, it's not huge, it's not Twitter. But a lot of people on it are, I don't want to say influential, but big in crypto world. So to see people like it that you think have good taste or are talented was cool. It didn't get like, we didn't mint out 10,000 of these things, but like everyone who minted them was an awesome person to hold the piece or the work. I don't know what else.
From that, I'm curious.
All right.
I'm curious if there's anything else that you're cooking up frame wise, or if there's any other related projects that you're kind of focused on now. I know Workstation 95 was in crypto years. It's probably like a year ago, crypto time, maybe like a month ago.
So long ago. I wrote up this whole technical thing because like what we did was interesting, but I feel like publishing it now, it's like ancient history. It's insane how fast it moves on. I guess, aside from like non-crypto dev work, I was playing around with this NFT launcher on the DGNL3, but it's kind of interesting how the DGNL3 is like super fucked up now. I don't know if people are following that news. It's back, but that was like some interesting, our corner of the internet drama. I got an NFT launcher on there. Sergeant Slaughtermelon has been like a huge supporter of it, I guess, but some like kind of limited special work on there you can mint. There wasn't a really good NFT launcher on the DGNL3. Why does the DGNL3 exist? I don't know. Probably shouldn't, but it does. So we made something kind of fun for it. I think that whole chain lost some steam, and that token is kind of like hurting now, which is kind of an interesting dynamic. I don't know. Working on some other stuff. Sergeant Slaughtermelon coming up, and some other projects. But just looking forward to the summer, and I don't know what to tell you. Business as usual, I guess. No big alpha for you.
Well, drop that link to that mentor. At least we can kick the tires on that.
Sure.
And I know there are some questions from the audience, so Show is going to hit you in the face with those questions.
Great. Should I read something, or will you speak them?
He will verbally hit you in the face with those questions.
He'll verbally hit me. Okay, where should I put the link?
Feel free to drop it in the general chat here. Yeah.
All right.
Hey fam, how's my audio? Am I 2x2, 5x5? What's up?
You got all the
Awesome.
numbers for your audio.
Hey man, what's going on?
You know, talking about internet art. How are you?
Yeah, we like that here. We have a couple of questions from Rizzle. He would like to know, what are some of the features about frames that you're excited to see evolve?
It's I think the frame thing that was so cool was, especially as a developer, is that you can take a thing you made and like get it a little bit closer to where the people are. It's just like you can be like, hey, I made this thing. You can like post an idea or a picture, or also now you can basically post like an app almost. So it's pretty incredible. I'd like to see it gain way more traction. Just the concept of like a little embeddable interactive thing in the feed is like, it's really cool. It's like a really exciting thing to see launch. The transactions are great. They're a little fucked up still, feeling wise.